Hey, this is Roy from Cloud9 Classics here in Alpharetta, Georgia, inside the showroom, checking out a truly spectacular and very unique 1959 356D Cabriolet Roadster convertible replica. Now, lots of features that make this car unique that I'm going to touch on. This particular car was built by Intermeccanica. Based in Canada, Intermeccanica is known to be the top coach builder of these replicas, both speedsters and cabriolets, and one of the few companies that reproduced the cabriolet version at all. Absolutely gorgeous. This car was actually built in 1998 for a gentleman here in Georgia. It spent almost its entire life here in Georgia. It's had 3 owners total since it was built, and it is in spectacular condition. Hard to believe that the Guards red paint on this car is 23 years old. I'm going to give you a quick walk around tour of the body. It's near flawless. The paint is gorgeous. The body lines and fit on the body panels is exceptional. Just a couple of tiny rock chips that have been touched up along the front nose and hood area, but you can really barely even see them. This one's got bumper guards front and rear. The cabriolets are kind of unique. A couple features that make them unique, one of which is the line of the windshield. The windshield stands a little bit more upright than a speedster, which gave the driver and passenger a little bit more room getting in and out of these cars. They also had the thicker, more cushioned seats. They also had roll-up windows. This particular cabriolet not only has the roll-up glass windows, but they're power windows, and I'll demonstrate that to you in just a bit. Finish the walk around tour here. Does have a black German canvas convertible top. Again, the padded convertible tops were unique on the cabriolets. Beautiful lines. Single exhaust. I want to touch on what makes this car so unique. Okay, this car's got a 1600cc. It's actually been bumped up slightly to a 1641. It had a top-end rebuild recently, and the Weber carburetors were also just completely gone through and rebuilt. Also has brand new Bilstein shocks. But what makes it so unique is that this 1600cc is mated to an automatic transmission. Now, some of you might be shaking your head, and that could be a negative for some of you. But for some of you out there, an automatic transmission would make this car very appealing, as it just simplifies the process and the driving experience, allows you to enjoy the drive. And for those of you who are tired of shifting gears at this point, this is a very rare find to find an automatic in one of these replicas. It's a Borg-Warner Type 3 Volkswagen automatic, is I believe what they used. And it shifts very nicely. It's not like today's automatic transmissions, but it still shifts out very nice. This thing, you can cruise on the highway at 75 miles an hour without issue. I've done that. I drove about 45 miles on the highway, no problem in and out of traffic. Other unique features of this particular car is the steering wheel is an original 356 steering wheel that was put on. That's probably got about $2,500 value in and of itself. Again, I'll show you these thicker, more cushioned cabriolet seats. They're done in a tan leather. Super comfortable, and again, beautiful condition. German square weave carpeting, custom set of brand new cocoa mats. This one's got air conditioning, so for those of you in the warmer climates, the AC is really going to come in handy. It also does have heat. And again, it has the power windows, VDO gauges. Now, getting back to a few performance features, I shouldn't forget, this one's got 4-wheel disc brakes and independent rear suspension as well. So it's really nicely equipped and really a great cruiser. Door panels have the little locking document pouches. Nice stereo, speakers mounted under the dash, as well as in the rear seat pad area up against the sides. Now, the Weber carburetors can be a little cold-natured, but once she warms up, she's really a joy to drive. I'll fire it up, let you hear it running. Fires up nice. Now, the odometer and speedometer is done in kilometers on this particular car, so it's got 23,158 kilometers at this point, which I believe translates right about 14,500 miles. Let you hear it running. Let me show you the power window feature. Pretty cool. So it looks like it's a traditional roll-up knob or handle there, but when you pull that knob up, power window goes up. Push the knob down. There you go. Everything works. So this car, you could have the convertible top up, sealed up nicely with the windows, throw the air conditioning on, and enjoy the ride on a 100-degree day if that's where you live. Let you hear it running. Again, with the 1600cc motor and the automatic transmission, she's a cruiser. This is not your speedster with the high horsepower, but she's a fantastic cruiser. You're going to get all the looks you can imagine in this car, and she's a joy to drive and in absolutely beautiful condition. If you have any questions, just give me a call, 770-359-8400. Thanks a lot.